Several years ago, I had visited a Catholic school, and one of the things that I came upon as I entered was a little saying above the door. Let it be known to all who enter here that Jesus Christ is the reason for this school, the unseen but ever-present teacher in all its classes, the model of its faculty, and the inspiration of its students. As we begin to observe National Catholic School Week this weekend, I would like to say that that saying rings true for St. Patrick's School, which has been in existence for over 50 years. This afternoon, we have two students, Allison Newey and Lydia Lewis, and Allison's father, Fred, who will be sharing with us a little bit about Catholic education at our school, St. Patrick's. Allison.
Hello, my name is Allison Newey, and I am in the 6th grade, and I have been at St. Patrick's School for 7 years. One of my favorite memories here at St. Pat's is last year during the school's annual geography bee. My friend Elizabeth and I had gotten into the bee from sheer luck. Seeing that we were 5th graders, we knew we didn't have a chance to win, but we studied anyways. The day of the bee finally came, and I was so nervous that my palms were sweating like crazy and I got butterflies in my stomach, but I was able to get through it. One by one, the contestants were eliminated until only an 8th grader and I were left. I couldn't breathe. Mrs. Tryon asked the final questions, and we waited to hear the winner. It was so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Finally, Mrs. Tryon announced the winner. You should have seen my classmates' faces when she said, "Congratulations, Allison, you've won the bee." I honestly don't know what my face looked like, but I was very surprised, in a good way. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the state finals, but even after I won, I was known as the girl who won the geography bee. That's all anyone would call me. St. Pat's School and staff is important to me because they've helped to inspire many things that have become a part of my life. For example, if the school never had the oratory contest, I would never have grown to love public speaking and joined the theater groups. Also, I took part in a musical in 1st grade and a school musical a few years later. This inspired me to take piano, which I have been doing for 4 years now. The teachers see the uniqueness in each class and are able to bring out the best in each student. They also teach us to be respectful to each other and to love each person as a brother or sister. Through St. Pat's, I have gone from having one twin sister to a classroom of siblings who I care about. Thank you to my teachers, my classmates, and to my mom and dad for giving me a great place to learn.
Hello and good evening to everyone. My name is Lydia Lewis, and I have been attending St. Patrick's School since I was just 6 years old and in kindergarten. I am now 11, and I am in the 5th grade. Let me tell you a little bit about 5th grade. It can be tough at times, but my parents tell me that a challenge is good for one's character, and I've been told on more than one occasion that I am a character. But enough about that. I like 5th grade, and I really enjoy and respect my teachers. I have 2 teachers this year. There is Mr. Kerfman. He has taught me a love of science. He is a kind and intelligent man and teaches our classroom how to settle differences in a fair and respectful way. And in a classroom that is mostly full of girls, that is a helpful lesson to learn. Thank you, Mr. Kerfman. Then there's my other teacher, Mr. Clark. I think everyone here has a teacher that they will remember for a lifetime. Mr. Clark will be that teacher to me. He makes me want to learn. His energy and creativity is amazing, and the individual attention he gives to each student is heartfelt, and he never gives up on anyone. He has never let me fail. He pushes me to be the best that I can be. Mr. Clark, please know that I appreciate you and I thank you. I would also like to thank my parents for sending me to this school, a school that challenges me and provides me with these wonderful teachers, and a school that holds Catholic values to heart and holds each student to a higher standard. Thank you and good afternoon.
It's a couple tough acts to follow. Thank you for letting me come up here and speak to you guys before, as we start Catholic Schools Week. My name is Fred Newey. I have two daughters who attend the school. One who helped with the gifts today, Jessica, and Allison, who you heard from just a couple minutes ago. And I'd like to spend a couple minutes as a parent talking to you about my impressions of the Catholic school at St. Pat's and the effect I feel it's had on myself and our family. So to start off with, always when we were trying to pick a school for our kids, you think about academics. And at St. Pat's, the academics are simply outstanding. I continue being impressed with the quality of the education, and I feel it's better than other schools, other Catholic schools in the area, and other public schools as well. Not just in the classroom, but also there's a lot of outside the classroom learning, things like the Nature's Classroom, where the kids can go and they stay outside and they learn about nature. There's also learning opportunities like the oratory program. Like many adults, it's nervous to get up in front of people and talk. Certainly it's nervous for kids and there's a lot of anxiety, but the program has really helped my kids to become very confident, lose that anxiety, be comfortable talking in front of people, and to be more confident in themselves. However, as with any school, it's not just about academics, it's also education is much bigger than just academics, and at St. Pat's, there's a lot more than just the academic programs. For example, one of the best is the Tic-Tac program, Together in Christ Taking a Challenge. Is a program that allows kids to go out and volunteer and work in the community. And I haven't seen something like this at other schools, and it's certainly a great part of the school and something that really teaches a lot of values to our kids. And as speaking of values, when I first met my wife, Pam, one of the first things that attracted us to each other were some common values, common set of beliefs and faith and belief in the church and Christ. And we wanted to instill those values in our kids. And I'm sure, as most of you who are parents know, there's a very short window, a few years, where your kids can understand you and where they stop listening to you. So we've got that short window where we're trying to instill all the values we can in our children. But with St. Patrick's School, it's an extension of the family. The teachers there continue to reinforce the beliefs and the faith and the values that we have in our kids. And likewise, all of their friends and all of the fellow students also help to reinforce that. So our kids are being taught not only by their parents and their teachers, but by their peers as well, which becomes much more influential the older they get. I, like many parents probably, I'm a busy person. I struggle with the commitments of work and trying to find time to teach my children and be a good parent to them. Some of you know me know that I travel a little bit. In fact, I just got back from a trip and flew in last night, and I'm wondering now if my seatmate might have been a priest who was incognito. So when I return back home, as I'm away from the family, I'm always concerned that I should be home, I should be teaching. So when I'm heading home, I'm excited to be with my family and to teach them. But as I get home, I find that they now teach me all the time. And this is in large part to St. Patrick's. They teach me to love, they teach me to live, to laugh, to pray, and to believe. And I can't think of a better education than that.